Government corruption has never been more prevalent or caused more harm. It's why extremism is on the rise. It's why the financial gap between the haves and have-nots has never been wider. And it's why our planet is at risk of an extinction level tragedy. That's why I need your help to keep exposing the truth about the rot on both sides of the aisle. Become a supporter or a friend of the show today by clicking on the coffee link in the description box below. Friends of the show join me on a Zoom hangout once a month, and you guys can ask me any questions you want, and I can get to know you better. But the most important reason to help is to keep the show alive. Together, we can and will save our country and our planet. Thanks in advance and enjoy the show. Everyone, welcome to Plants and Politics. I have some incredible and awesome news to share. Jeffrey Epstein's longtime girlfriend and accomplice, Ghislaine Maxwell, has been sentenced to 20 years in prison. Given that she's already 60, this basically is akin to a life sentence or something very close to it, at least. Although I still think the judge went a little easy on her because the federal sentencing guidelines called for between 30 to 55 years. The probation board, however, recommended the 20-year sentence, and that's what the judge ended up going with. At the sentencing hearing, this was handled by Judge Allison Nathan. She stated, quote, "It is important to emphasize that although Epstein was central to this criminal scheme, Ms. Maxwell is not being punished in place of Epstein or as a proxy for Epstein." And the judge pointed out that Maxwell's personal crimes were, quote, "heinous and predatory." And that's, of course, because that's her whole defense. That's what she's trying to say, that this was all Epstein's fault. She's just his stand-in. And Maxwell apparently was placed on suicide watch over the past couple of weeks. This was because her sentencing was approaching. And she is said to have shown absolutely no remorse, just zero remorse. She's only said that she regrets associating with him. Prior to her sentence, Maxwell apologized for the pain of the victims experienced, although she didn't take any responsibility for that pain. And then she said, quote, "It is the greatest regret of my life that I ever met Jeffrey Epstein." So no remorse whatsoever. She still doesn't get it. And what's funny is that some of the statements that were submitted on her behalf, the people trying to testify to her wonderful character, they came from other inmates. One had praised her for being kind and offering to teach the other inmates how to do yoga. I mean, seriously, that's such a high bar right there. Wow. I mean, she was offering to teach people yoga. I mean, she's like Jesus, you guys. That Ghislaine, she didn't do anything wrong. We have her all wrong, you guys. I say free her this instant. Not. I mean, really. So anyway, let's see how fast she either caves and starts cooperating and makes the deal, or, if she ends up suicided. We'll see. I'll let you guys know when I hear more, or if I hear more. Anyway, thanks so much for watching and listening. Take care. I'll talk with you soon.